Let's create a comic effect cake. We start by using icing sugar all around the box and cutting out stripes in gold, applying them as such. We're going to put 3 stripes on each side. And adding black lining all around them. Do that for every corners. Next, we're going to cut out some circles into some green and white clay, creating little keelies. Add all the details of a brush and little black dots for the seeds. Again, add some black around it to outline them. Do the same for every fruit that you're going to create. Creating flowers in green as well, denting them, and adding it on the top of the strawberry. Add little holes all around it. And now you can apply everything onto your cake. The little keelies, strawberries at the top, and here we go for the sides. Add some white icing at the top. Flatten it out. Again, surround it with some black for the comic effect. Add details, just as you would do for a bubble. More icing, and more black lines. Add your strawberry in the middle, and again, outline it all. We're adding all the fruits, and here's the result. Impressive, right? We are creating beautiful fairy mushrooms on river rocks. We're using black gesso to prime the surface. Do that for all the rocks. And then we're mixing some tacky glue with water. We're applying it at the top of the mushrooms with a brush. And then we're going to apply different pigments and powder to the glue. So shiny. Do that in different colors for all the rocks. Then we're going to apply some foil. The result is so pretty. And we're going to fill in the gaps with some holographic powder. And add as many details as you want. Absolutely gorgeous. Apply little bits of glue and some rhinestones. The shinier, the better. We're doing that for the dots of the mushrooms. We're then going to be using acrylic paint from henna cones and create a background with little dots, merging from red to orange. How pretty is this? You can then outline everything in black. It really makes everything stand out. You can do that in any color and do any shape you want. Add as many sequins and rhinestones as you want as well. For a final touch. Little dots in the background again with the acrylic paint. How beautiful is this? Let your imagination go wild and create all the mushrooms you want. And turn any rocks into art. Make them very colorful and shiny. Let's create 3 thoughtful Valentine's Day DIY. First, we're creating a hot air balloon. We tied up 2 balloons together, creating a love heart, and then we're going to use some toilet paper and water and cover everything with it. Once the paper is dry, we're going to mix some paints together, creating this beautiful baby pink, and we're going to cover it all using a brush. We're also adding some glue, and we're going to sugarcoat everything to give it texture. Next, we're creating the basket of our hot air balloon, which is a glass that we painted in gold. Then going to add sticks on the side that we're covering all with threads. And using coffee filters, we're going to put the weights, little bags that will be hanging off our hot air balloon. Putting our little messages inside of them. And tying them up with a thread. Add your 2 pigs inside of the glass to hold the love hearts. Add chocolate inside of the basket and don't forget the messages all around. How cute does this look? Next, we're creating a box of messages. We want to cut out 4 love hearts into some cardboard. We cut out the inside of one and want to glue them together. Writing sellotape on the sides as well. Next, we're using acrylic paint. We're going to paint everything in this beautiful baby pink. Don't forget to paint the lid of the box. Once you're done, onto our messages. I'm going to cut our love heart to white paper and cut a different love heart to smaller size in gold, and you're going to write down your message inside of the smaller heart. We're then going to stick the sides and add another white love heart on top. Add the gold one in the middle, and using a pick, we're going to make little dots on the sides so you can rip it off. Add all the little love hearts inside of the box. And all you have to do is cut the dots to reveal the message inside. Surprise! You can add some gold ribbon to make it pretty as well. Next, we're going to be creating a scratch card box. Cut our love heart into some cardboard again. We're doing the bottom and the sides first, adding hot glue to stick everything, and add the top bit with the missing heart in the middle. Using acrylic paint, we're going to paint the box in baby pink. Do the outside and inside. We're going to add little dots of gold. Add your message in the middle. We're then going to be creating our scratch cards. We got little love hearts and we're going to write down our message inside of them. Once you're done, we're going to add sellotape at the top, covering the whole heart. We're then going to mix some dishwashing liquid with some gold paint, mix together and cover the hearts. I'm going to stick them inside of the box. And all you have to do now is scratch them to reveal the message. How cool does this look? Let's create beautiful coasters using resin. We started by using a mold and applying see-through resin inside of it and gold glitter in the middle. You can then apply your colors. Add all the colors that you want. Do splashes of colors. And watch as they merge together. Then using a pick, you can swirl them up. And we're adding some white resin as well. Create your design. Pour some white resin on top of everything. After harden, you can take it out of the mold. We're going to drill a hole in the middle. We're going to use some gold paint and paint the sides. We're going to put a gold stand and put the same shape and smaller at the top. This is absolutely gorgeous. Next, we're using another mold and applying see-through resin inside of it. We're mixing it with some blue, some white as well. Once hardened, you can take it out. And we're painting some leaves as well. And here's the result. Beautiful, isn't it? Next, we're going to use another mold in the shape of a flower. And we're going to apply some resin inside of it and gold glitter in the middle. You can then apply your colors using some really sparkly purple. And add more see-through resin on top of it. Once hardened, you can take it out. And here's the result. Gorgeous. Let's create some beautiful paper craft. The first one is a Sweet 16 theme cake topper. We're making the 16 with turquoise paper and some sparkly purple. We're then going to be making flowers, shaping them as such. We're going to be adding glue in the middle and sticking up the three parts together to give it volume. Adding yellow glitter in the middle. Take the excess off. Next, we're going to be sticking some white on top of some turquoise and keep stacking up your writing with different colors. Adding the numbers that we've just done. Fix sticky tape. And keep layering everything up. We're also adding some leaves. Glue at the back to your stick so you can put it in a cake. And add your flowers. We made 3 of them. And again, adding the sweet in the middle. Beautiful. Next, we're going to be using a stamp and some ink. I'm going to add some ink to the paper. We're applying it to the cardstock paper to create these beautiful paper florals. You can use any colors you want. can even mix colors together. And then we can make our flower three-dimensional by shaping it as such. Again, stacking up all the layers together. You can do all shapes of flowers as well. We're adding little gems. You can also twist them around as such. Stick the bottom part. And here's a beautiful rose. And we're putting it in the middle of our flower. Create as many as you want in different styles. They are gorgeous. Let's make some cute Barbie treats. We're starting with some Barbie chocolate bars, putting pink candy melt into a mold in love-shaped forms. We're using different pinks and filling up all the cases. Once you're done, we're putting some melting chocolate on top of it. Shake for bubbles and add little love hearts on top of it. Obviously, we're keeping the theme pink, red, and white. Once hardened, take the mold off, and here's the result. Of course, we're going to sprinkle some glitter on top of it. How cute! Next, we're creating Barbie Diamond Shortbread Bites. We're going to put some dough into some mold, press it hard, cook it. Once done, take it out of the mold. We're going to add some pink candy melt, shake for bubbles, and put your shortbread bites inside of them. We're using different pinks. Press it. Do that for all the molds, and once hardened, take it out. These are so gorgeous. And of course, we're going to sprinkle some glitter again on top of them. Last but not least, we're going to create some Barbie lollipops. Adding some little love hearts and pouring some flavored melted sugar on top of it. Sprinkle some little decoration. We're making different ones with bigger love hearts, little beads, add anything you want. Always keep it pink though. And glamorous. Once hardened, you can take them out. These are absolutely adorable and will be amazing for any parties that you have. Cute, right? We are creating an adorable bear on a mug using Fimo clay. We're starting with shaping the body and the head on top of it, making two balls and sticking them together. We're using water to make everything stick and adding the legs as well. We're using a cutter to cut the shapes properly. Add the 2 feet and legs and the arms. press it hard for it to stick and add water. We're using a cloth to make everything super smooth. Next, we're going to start using powder pigments and color our bear. Using some yellow and going darker. Making all the shadows. Use a brush for this. We're going to add some white clay at the bottom and create a little cloud. Shape it with a cutter. Again, adding more water to stick out the ears that we created in a lighter color as well. We're using a sharp tool to create texture and make all the hair of the bear, making it super fluffy. Do that for all the parts, even the head. And we're also adding texture onto the cloud. Rather than doing little stripes, we're doing little dots. We're then going to add 2 dots for the eyes and 1 for the nose. We cut out some hearts and some pink clay and adding them as well as letters inside of them in white. Adding little love hearts and stars. And here's the result. Absolutely adorable. Ready to see how to make the cutest treats? We're making some koala Oreos Kexicles. Stick 2 buttons inside of an Oreo and put a stick in the middle before closing it down. Do the same at the bottom of a smaller Oreo and dip everything into some great candy melt. Take the excess off. And now we can start adding the details of the ears. We're gonna add the nose and the mouth. We're adding some baby pink inside of the ears as well. 2 big black eyes. Don't forget the eyelashes, white dots in the middle of the eyes. And now using some pink candy melt, we're going to pour them into some love heart shapes mold. We're going to stick them right in the middle of our koala, a bow at the top. Add 2 hands, 2 rosy cheeks. Spray some glitter on top. We're adding a bubble effect on the love heart, and here's the result. Next, we're making some Rice Krispies heart treats. First, we're mixing some marshmallow fluff and Rice Krispies together in a bowl. And then we're going to scoop some balls out and pour them into some love heart shape molds. Press well to get the full shape of it. Don't be scared to fill up the mold all the way up to the top. We're adding some white candy melt on top, covering it all. We're using a piping bag and creating lines with different colors. We're using purple and pink. We're using red as well. And have fun creating your own design. Once set, take them out of the mold. Sprinkle some glitter on top as well. And here's the result. So yummy! And next we're going to be making some Oreo and peanut butter chocolate hearts. We're going to start by putting some sprinkles inside some love heart molds, and we're going to pour some melted chocolate on top. Use some Oreos and place them inside of the mold as well, cutting them to fit. And now we're adding our peanut butter on top, covering the molds. Once set, take them out of the mold. These are so yummy. Sprinkle them with glitter. And here's the result. So yummy and gorgeous. Ready for the most amazing dual-sided resin and pinecone clock? First, we're going to take their pinecone and we're going to cut them in half. Once you're done, we're going to make a mold and we're going to stick the pinecone inside of it face down. We're using smaller and bigger ones. And then we're going to put some gold foil inside some see-through resin and we're going to pour everything on top of the pinecone inside of the mold. We're then going to mix some different powdered color inside some see-through resin. Mix well and again pour it all over the pine cones. We're using red, yellow, blue, purple. Mix the colors. Make them merge together. Once set, take the mold off. And we're going to take out the excess pine cones that are sticking out. And then file everything to make it super smooth. Do it on both sides. Polish it then as well. Make sure there's no hard edges by filing the sides. Go around, making them circular. Perfect. And then we're going to pour some see-through resin over everything again. Use your hands to spread. Do it on both sides. In one set, we're going to drill a hole right in the middle for the mechanics. We're going to put a stencil for the numbers so we know exactly where to put them. Go all around with white numbers. And then twist it around and do exactly the same thing. Apply the mechanics. And put the needles on your favorite side, knowing you can turn it around anytime to change the side. But at the right time. And here's the result. How gorgeous does this look? The both sides look so different, and yet you can choose the one you want anytime. How cool is that to have one clock that you can turn into two? Let's create an adorable little fox doll on a mug. We're using polymer clay for this, and we're going to start with the body in beige. Doing the legs and the head as well. Keep adding water to stick everything together and shape everything. We're doing the face, denting the eyes. We're using a dotting tool for this. We're going to be adding 2 circles for the cheeks. Keep gluing it with water. Shape it. Make it really round. We're adding the nose in the middle. We added the mouth and the details on the eyes. Take your time for this and make her look like a real doll. Next, we're going to be folding some white clay for her dress. This will be the bottom of it. Apply it with water so it sticks again. We're going to put the top in white as well. A wee ribbon around her waist. And we're adding a foxtail that we're going to go and hide behind the skirt. Add some texture to it so it makes it look fluffy. Up to the hair next. Add the hair strands layers by layers. Adding some at the back and at the front. Giving her a side fringe. And some floating hair. We added some white for the eyes. Adding colors for the lips. Two little fox ears that we're going to add texture to as well. And now we can add details on the eyes. We're giving her blue eyes. Adding darker details around. And here's the result. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at her shiny dress. Let's create a colorful mandala on a plaster stone. First, we're going to prime with black acrylic paint, and we're going to use a silicone stencil, some chalk pencil and compass to add some guidelines. We're then going to use dotting tools and start the dotting work. We're also using acrylic paint, and we're going to start with a big dot in the middle in white. Then using a smaller tool, we're going to add some blue dots around the big one, all around, and keep adding, changing colors. You can also turn some of the dots into teardrops using a needle, pulling the color down. Make sure none of the colors touch each other. You can also use some Braille holographic colors to bring contrast and light to your design. Make sure everything is very symmetrical. We're adding tiny dots as well around the pearly ones. And again, following the guidelines, we're going to build up this beautiful mandala. We're using blue again, bigger dots. Adding smaller ones on the top. White dots this time. You can use any colors that you want and do any shape that you want as well. Let your imagination go wild to create your own beautiful mandala. You can do big teardrops as well. Bring the color down, and again, remember not to touch the other colors. For more volume, give some dots a second coat of color. You can use a different color as well. We're using white on top of blue for this one. Fill up the gaps so the stone gets covered. Add blue in the gaps at the top and turn them into teardrops. Keep going to the edges of the stone. This is so mesmerizing to watch. Again, we're adding more color on top of others. Make sure your stone really has this three-dimensional look. Adding volume and colors contrasts. If any of the guidelines still appear at the end, you can take them off using a damp cloth once the paint is dry. And here's the result. How pretty does this look? This is so relaxing to do as well. You'll have so much fun making your own. we are creating very pretty Valentine's Day cookies. We're starting with this candy dispenser. We're going to do the bottom and the top in red, the middle in white, tap for bubbles, draw the hole where the sweet will come out from, more red, make sure every corners are filled up. And then we're going to start drawing our little candy love hearts inside of the bubble. We're making them blue, pink, and red. They are so cute. Little circles too. Same colors. So adorable. Next, we're going to start with the sides again. Start outlining your cookie and fill up the inside. Once it's dry, we can start drawing on it. We're going to write in black with little pink love hearts. Highlight the letters and fill them up. We're using a piping bag for this. It'll make things a lot easier. How adorable are they? Next, we're going to use this really pretty baby blue. Again, we're outlining our cookie and filling it up on the inside. And of course, we're tapping for bubbles. Once it has hardened, we can start drawing on it with a piping bag. And this really nice pink. We're making 2 little flowers that will act as sunglasses. Once you've done the outlinings, do the inside. We're going to do the middle in black. And there you go. So cute. I'm going to be using this really pretty blue again. Starting always on the outsides and filling up the inside. And again, once hardened, we can start writing our words on it. We're doing that in black at the top and red at the bottom. Using this piping bag like a calligraphic brush. Fill up the inside. And there you go. Have fun making your own. We are creating beautiful little paintings. First, draw your design with a pencil and start painting on top of it. We're starting with this really nice blue, doing the outline first, and filling up the flowers with the same blue. Next, we're going to do it green for the little buttons underneath the petals and the leaves and stems. This is such a relaxing moment. Once you're done, with a thin brush, we're going to outline everything in black. Do not forget any details. Do everything from the petals to the stems. Beautiful. You can draw any flower you want or any design and do the same technique. Outline everything and color it in. You can choose any colors you want on any design you want. And this is what makes this so relaxing to do. We're doing the leaves in green. The stems. And again, we're using black. to add details everywhere and outline your whole drawing. And there you go. And we're carrying on with our flowers, using this beautiful pink for these beautiful tulips. The stems in green again. Leaves. And again with the black. Do not forget any details. It really makes everything stand out so much. Add details on the inside of the leaves as well. A little bit of shadows. And there you go. So pretty. We are creating the most adorable mini Valentine's Day cup of tea with biscuits using Fimo clay. First, we're going to shape our little mugs. Flatten the bottom so it stays in place, and cut out the edges. We're then going to make the little handles the same color. We're then going to make a little plate. Flatten it out at the bottom as well. And then we can start making a little tea bag, starting with the bottom, making a love heart shape with some pink and red. We're using pink Fimo clay and adding some resin on top of it. And then we're making the actual tea bag that we'll put on the other side of the string. We're going to add texture onto some beige. And again, make little love heart cookies. Make sure they're a little bit brown as if they went in the oven. Do that on both sides. Bake 20 minutes at 130 degrees. And then we're going to sand our plate and our mug. We're going to write on it. This time we're writing sweet love, and we're going to go over it with some blue. How cute. We're going to add little details in blue as well onto our plate to match the mug. We're then going to use some glue and mix it with some brown to put inside of our cup for the tea. And here's our little tea bag. How adorable. Put it in with a slice of lemon. We can then decorate our little cookies, putting some icing on top of it. And mix it into some colorful little beads. And there you go. Bake 15 minutes at 130 degrees. And then we can add a top coat to make everything shiny. Place everything onto your plate. And there's the result. How cute. This Beauty and the Beast sugar sculpture will leave you breathless. Sugar showpieces can be composed of several different types of sugar element. They all have to begin by being cooked, and possibly adding an acidic agent or non-sucrose sugar product to avoid unwanted crystallization. You can have fun molding it into any pieces. We're obviously using molds and shaping it by hand. Adding eyelashes. Sculpting sugar is actually one of the best things to do. You can blow it, you can cut it, you can mold it and reheat it, stick it together, stack it up into molds, we are creating Lumiere, shaping the sugar. Adding all the details of the face. You can add texture. Stack up all the elements. And all you have to do is melt them together to stick them up together. Little handle. How gorgeous is this? Sugar can often look like glass. You can mix it with different colors and really create your design. We're creating a rose. Absolutely gorgeous. Mixing colors together. Told you you can make it your own and do anything you want. And here's the final result. This is an absolute work of art. This mini tea set made of polymer clay is absolutely adorable. First, we're going to roll out some grey clay and cut out 2 circles inside of it for plates. Flatten out the bottom. And then we're going to cut out another circle for the mug. We're going to shape it around the wooden stick and again flatten the bottom. Cut the edges super straight. And cut a stripe of it for the handle of it. Stick it on the side. We're going to repeat the process, making a jar this time. Shape it the way you want it around the wooden stick. And again, take the edges off. Shape it with your fingers to give it this beak. And don't forget the handle at the back. We're then going to be rolling out some pink clay and cut out tiny little bits of it. We're going to create little petals. We're going to create flowers in white as well, and add all the petals around the white stick, creating this beautiful rose. Bake 20 minutes at 130 degrees, and then file everything. Give it texture and smooth out the edges. Take the inside of the mug off to make it more hollow. Do that for all of them, and then we're adding some white clay inside of the mug in the jar. I'm going to be mixing some resin with white chalk on one side for the milk, and resin with some brown chalk as well for your tea, coffee, or hot chocolate, whatever you prefer. Next, we're going to create little biscuits. We're going to add texture onto some beige clay, and using a mini cookie cutter, we're going to cut out little love hearts. Make them hollow to add some brown raisin inside of it for the chocolate effect. Next, let's create a little cake. We're going to roll out 3 different colors of clay and cut out love hearts inside each of them. And we're going to add them all on top of each other. Put it on the plate and add texture with a pig all around. We're then going to be cutting out little bits of green clay and create little leaves. This will be decoration for our cake with the rose right in the middle. Bake 15 minutes at 130 degrees. Apply your top coat around everything to make it shiny. And here's the result. Place everything onto a little tray. Add fabric on top of it. And here's the result. How adorable does this look? Let's create the most unique cake. First, we started by making it purple and adding some pink frosting on the sides, using a piping bag, and at the top, use a spatula to make it super smooth, and giving it this dripping effect. Next, we're using another piping bag with some black and outlining everything to give it this pop art effect. We're making circles at the top, outlining the drops as well. We're going to be adding some white at the top inside the circles, and again outlining everything with the black. Add another layer of white, more black. Really makes everything stand out. We're going to put this cake on top of a bigger one, white one underneath, and do the same with the black, outlining it all. We're going to spray paint some green at the bottom on the white cake, creating a background. And now we're going to add drawing some stems with a piping bag. Going from the bottom up. Making single and double ones. Adding leaves as well. And we're going to create flowers at the top of them. We're making some purple ones. Adding yellow in the middle. We're also creating some red ones. Adding some white details. And other little purple ones as well. We did the strawberry that we made at the top. We're going to use the black again to outline all the details of the cake. Adding a little bubble effect. And here's the result. You can really turn your cakes into anything you want, and this time we're making a makeup bag with brushes. We're starting by putting our cake as a base and filling it up with cream and filling. And we're adding icing on the side to create your frosting, turning everything white. Make it super smooth using a spatula. Then we're going to cut out the side and add more frosting on top of it. We're then going to use some sugar paste. And we're going to cut out the shape that we need. We're using pink one. Cutting out a square into it as well that we're going to cut in half. We're then going to print some quilted shapes onto the sugar paste. Do down all the parts. Put some cling film in between the sugar paste and the quilt shaper to give it this perfect finish. We're also using this yellow tool to create the sewing effects. Make sure to cut out all the bits you need and add all the details. We're also going to print out the shape of this zipper that we're going to paint in gold. We're then going to roll out some white sugar paste to create the brushes. Cutting out the tip. Gonna give it texture for the hair of the brush. Scraping the sugar paste. I'm going to use some powder color to add some color on top of it. I'm using some brown, some black and white. We're also creating this silver paste. I'm going to cut out a bit. It will be the link between the hair of the brush and the base of it. We're fixing the two parts together using a stick. We're then going to turn the base of the cake around to put it on the flat side. And of course, add more icing for the frosting on the upper side of the cake that was before the base of it. You can then add all your details with the sugar paste, turning it into this beautiful pink leather. Add all the detail to make it look as realistic as you can. This is so pretty. Adding a big bow in the middle, your brushes and lipstick that we created as well. And here's the result. How gorgeous! This artist creates the most adorable stuffed animal toys. First, we're going to cut out all the parts of the body into some material, and we're going to sew the sides together. We're going to shape the ears. We're going to shape the tail at the back. And the body. We're inserting a pin inside of it. I'm going to sew around it. Next, we're going to trim and shave the parts to make it the perfect fluffiness. We're creating the face, adding a little nose in the middle, 2 dots to have the perfect emplacement for the eyes. We're going to insert a thread and the eyes. And now we're going to do the same for the body, adding the little feet and legs. We're going to attach everything to the head, and we're going to stuff everything with some sawdust. Add the tail at the back. We're going to pin down the ears on the side of the face. We're going to be using some black thread to add the whiskers and add some colors around the body. Cut it down little shoes. We're sewing everything together and putting it on his feet. And we're creating different little outfits. We're gonna iron things together so it sticks. We're going to also create a little top. We're sewing little buttons. And here's the result. So adorable. Let's create the cutest cartoon style nails. First, we're starting with a blue base and we're going to do a splash of green right in the middle. We're using really bright colors and we're going to outline the green with black. Use a really thin brush for this. We're adding little dots of black near the base and the tip. And write down your word right in the middle of the green using bright pink. Add your matte top coat on top and here's the result. Next we're using yellow as a base. And we're going to do the edges of the base and the tip and lighter yellow. We're then going to do a lighting bulb in pink right in the middle. Again, using really bright colors to make it pop. Outline the lighting bulb in black. Add dimension by making it 3D and outline the yellow corners as well, adding white lines to create this bubbly effect. And little yellow dots on the sides. Make lines of them. Add your top coat. So cool. Next, we're starting with a pink base. And we're going to start drawing lips in the middle in red. Make the bottom lip and the top lip. We're adding a tongue sticking out in the darker pink. Do the teeth in white. And outline everything in black again. And color in the mouth inside in black. Add your bubbly effect in white and add little dots of colors on the sides. Add your top coat. Perfect. Next, we're starting with a baby pink base again. And we're going to start drawing sweets using a darker pink. Do them diagonally from the base of the nail to the tip. We're doing sticks in white. Add details in black. Do that for all of them. Outlining the lollipop and the stick. Add your bubbly effect again and highlights in white. Add your top coat. We're using a matte one, and here's the result. Let's create a beautiful comics cake. We started by putting blue icing, and we're going to add yellow at the top. Make it drip, comic style. Do the outline of it, and fill it in. Make it smooth. Use a spatula for this. Do all the corners all around the cake. Again, flatten everything out. And do that at the top as well. We're going to do the same on a smaller cake. Using the same yellow and the same technique. Once you're done, we're going to put the smaller cake on top of the bigger one. We're going to add some white icing at the bottom of both parts. And now, surround everything in black. This will give the comics look. Do that for each part. And all the edges. Adding little swirls on the white icings as well. And the top, adding bubbles. We're doing circles and adding white icing in the middle. Add details in black. And more white icing. Next, we're going to add some blue. And we're creating a candle. Again, the trick for this is whatever you're going to create, you need to outline it with some black. And here's the result. Perfect, isn't it?
Are you ready to see some breathtaking art made of meringue? We're creating Ai Ashino from Oshinoko. We're starting with the face in beige and doing the eyes really manga style. Doing it purple and pink with details in white in the middle. Outline in black, the mouth with a little tongue sticking out, and the ears. Once the face is done, we're going to create the head. We're adding some purple and sticking the face onto it. Set aside, and now we can start creating the body. We're going to start with some pink meringue, adding the underskirt in yellow, the body, a belt in black, doing the top of the dress, a darker pink. Keep building it up, a little star in the middle, making them blue, little heart, and here's the dress. We're going to create the arms and stick the head on top of the neck. We're doing the hands with pink gloves. And now we're doing the hair, purple of course, adding a fringe and the background. We're using a piping bag for this, it's a lot easier, and use a tool to shape it. We're adding a little bunny in her hair, and a bow. Add all the details like the stars as well. Once hardened, take it out of the mold. And now we're going to create a star using different colors. This will be the base to make her stand on. We're creating the legs with pink boots. Once you have all the parts, you can stack them up together. And here's the final result. Absolutely gorgeous. This rainbow heart rate clock looks fantastic. First, we created the heart rate shape that we're going to stick inside of a mold that we created. And now we're going to cut out color pencils. Cut the pencil in the right shape and the right size. And follow our design. Once you're done, we're going to be mixing some red and some resin and fill the love heart in the middle. We're then going to pour see-through resin all over everything. Once done, take the mold off. And now we're going to create our clock. Drill a hole in the middle. We're going to sand and file everything to make it super smooth. Cut out the edges in the shape of a circle. We're going to make the edges really smooth as well, rounding everything. And now we're going to add some see-through resin on top of everything again to get the see-throughness of it. Sand the other side. And add some water to file it. Make it super shiny. We're adding some cream as well to give it a polished finish. Next, we're going to stick on our numbers. We'll add some white resin inside of them. We're adding a stencil to put the numbers right exactly where they're meant to be. Stick them on. Take the stencil off. And now we're going to add the mechanics at the back as well as our needles at the front. We're adding white ones and a red one. Put at the right time, and here's the final result. How pretty and colorful does this look? So gorgeous. You are going to get mind blown by these nail art techniques. We're starting by a first color on your nail. Using this tool, we're going to embed some love hearts. We're going to start by applying some black color on top of it. Don't be scared of it. And then we're going to file everything, leaving us with the pink underneath with this amazing glitter and the black love heart. Add your top coat and look at this result. Next, we're going to do the same thing, but starting in white. Again, we're going to embed those love hearts. Place them all around your nail. And this time, we are going to use a few colors, starting with some red, orange, yellow, green. You can put any colors you want. And place them all around the nail as you wish. And we're finishing off with some pink. Again, file your nail and look at this result.
the love hearts are like a rainbow. Do your nail is still white? Top coat? So pretty. This time we're using some black. We embedded 3 love hearts and some little dots. We're using some pink and white. File your nail. And a top coat. This is so cool. You can do this with any color you want. And of course, you can embed any shape you want on your nail. It will work as well. We're going to do the same again. Once you have the technique, nothing can stop you anymore. Doing every heart in a different color. File your nail. I literally cannot wait to try this technique. And don't forget your top coat for a finishing touch. Remember, you can use any color and any shapes you want to create those amazing looking nails. Which one are you going to try first? These jewelry stands and bowl are so fun to make. First, we're going to pour some seafood resin inside a floury mold. We're going to add some seafood resin right in the middle. And we're going to add some blue foil. We're using blue alcohol ink as well. We add the drops. And merging it into the seafood color in a circular motion. Create your pattern. Use some blue resin and add it right on the edges. Pour more white resin around everything. Again, sprinkling it in a circular motion. And add more in the middle. Drag the colors from the tip of the petals to the center. Wait for it to set. Check as the magic happens. Take it out of the mold. I'm going to place it inside of a bowl again to give it the shape we want, so it doesn't stay flat. Again, wait for it to set completely. And here we go. So pretty. Next, I'm going to pour some seafood resin inside a floury mold, and we're going to add some gold dust right in the middle. We're then going to use some alcohol ink. Put drops all around. Use all the colors that you want. We're using yellow and blue for this one. And then using a wooden spatula, we're going to merge them together in a circular motion. Do it in the middle and each petals. And then we're going to pour some white resin on top of everything, starting with the petals and adding more white resin right in the middle. Drag the colors from the tip of the petals to the center, and one set to get out of the mold. How gorgeous does this look? We're going to place it inside of a bowl before it hardens completely to give it the shape we want. And here's the result. So pretty. Next, we're going to use a circular mold. You can use any kind of mold that you want in any shape. We're going to add some seafood resin right in the middle. And add pearly, colorful ones starting on the sides. We're using this brown. Add a creamy one as well. Gold leaves in the middle. Wait for it to set and take it out of the mold. We're going to recreate the same shape in a different size and stack them up together. Here's the result.
This teddy bear cake looks absolutely adorable. First, we're going to start by stacking up our cakes, adding some icing in the middle, and keep building it up layer by layers. Keep going, and then we're going to add some frosting all around it. At the top too, use a spatula to make it super smooth. And once you're done, we're going to use a piping bag with some chocolate and add it all around it as well, giving it our brown color for our bear. Use a spatula to make it smooth as well. Once you have a perfect circle, we're going to cut the base of it. We're going to turn it on its side. And now we're going to reuse our spatula to make it smooth again after moving it. And we're going to add more chocolate at the back that used to be the base of the cake. Now we're going to make two little dents for where the ears are going to be. And we're going to add some chocolate cake in the shape of two little circles. We're going to print out a circle in the middle. We're going to add some white for the nose of our bear. Make it smooth. We're adding some chocolate inside and around the ears. Spread well. We're adding some white again in the middle of the ears, making two little circles. We're then going to be adding two little balls of chocolate using a piping bag at the bottom for the little paws of our bear. We're adding two little circles in black for the eyes, making the nose as well and the mouth. We created a birthday cake for our bear. We're going to add some little cheeks, little candle for the birthday cake, and a little birthday hat. And here's the result. So cute.
Let's create a beautiful comics cake. We started by putting blue icing, and we're going to add yellow at the top. Make it drip, comic style. Do the outline of it, and fill it in. Make it smooth. Use a spatula for this. Do all the corners all around the cake. Again, flatten everything out. And do that at the top as well. We're going to do the same on a smaller cake. Using the same yellow and the same technique. Once you're done, we're going to put the smaller cake on top of the bigger one. We're going to add some white icing at the bottom of both parts. And now, surround everything in black. This will give the comics look. Do that for each part. And all the edges. adding little swirls on the white icings as well. And the top, adding bubbles. We're doing circles and adding white icing in the middle. Add details in black. And more white icing. Next, we're going to add some blue. And we're creating a candle. Again, the trick for this is whatever you're going to create, you need to outline it with some black. And here's the result. Perfect, isn't it? Ready to see how to make the cutest treats? We're making some koala Oreos Kexicles. Stick 2 buttons inside of an Oreo and put a stick in the middle before closing it down. Do the same at the bottom of a smaller Oreo and dip everything into some grey candy melt. Take the excess off. And now we can start adding the details of the ears. I'm gonna add the nose and the mouth. We're adding some baby pink inside of the ears as well. 2 big black eyes. Don't forget the eyelashes. White dots in the middle of the eyes. And now using some pink candy melt, we're going to pour them into some love heart shapes mold. We're going to stick them right in the middle of our koala, a bow at the top. Add 2 hands, 2 rosy cheeks. Spray some glitter on top. We're adding a bubble effect on the love heart, and here's the result. Next, we're making some Rice Krispies heart treats. First, we're mixing some marshmallow fluff and Rice Krispies together in a bowl. And then we're going to scoop some balls out and pour them into some love heart shape molds. Press well to get the full shape of it. Don't be scared to fill up the mold all the way up to the top. We're adding some white candy melt on top, covering it all. We're using a piping bag and creating lines with different colors. We're using purple and pink. We're using red as well. And have fun creating your own design. Once set, take them out of the mold. Sprinkle some glitter on top as well. And here's the result. So yummy. And next we're going to be making some Oreo and peanut butter chocolate hearts. We're going to start by putting some sprinkles inside some love heart molds, and we're going to pour some melted chocolate on top. Use some Oreos and place them inside of the mold as well, cutting them to fit. And now we're adding our peanut butter on top, covering the molds. Once set, take them out of the mold. These are so yummy. Sprinkle them with glitter. And here's the result. So yummy and gorgeous.
Let's create the most unique cake. First, we started by making it purple and adding some pink frosting on the sides, using a piping bag, and at the top, use a spatula to make it super smooth, and giving it this dripping effect. Next, we're using another piping bag with some black and outlining everything to give it this pop art effect. We're making circles at the top, outlining the drops as well. We're going to be adding some white at the top inside the circles, and again outlining everything with the black. Add another layer of white, more black. Really makes everything stand out. We're going to put this cake on top of a bigger one, white one underneath, and do the same with the black, outlining it all. We're going to spray paint some green at the bottom on the white cake, creating a background. And now we're going to add drawing some stems with a piping bag. Going from the bottom up. Making single and double ones. Adding leaves as well. And we're going to create flowers at the top of them. We're making some purple ones. Adding yellow in the middle. We're also creating some red ones. Adding some white details. And other little purple ones as well. We did the strawberry that we made at the top. We're going to use the black again to outline all the details of the cake. Adding a little bubble effect. And here's the result.